the fields. Do you know what I do all summer, Rick?
Yeah.
Is I go back and I visit the hibiscus people, I visit the daylily people, and I'm picking out new things for next season. We are always looking for more plants.
And you found here, and I will give...
This was the big find.
It is. Our view is the update here, Philip, because this has only been on twice this whole season. This is the second time. 10,000 have been ordered. We have fewer than 2,000 to go around, so this could sell out for the season right now. Only the second time this baby's been on.
Right.
4 easy payments of $778, brand new this month. Everything top shelf. Yes.
It is.
Giant.
Yes.
Hardy.
Yes.
And hibiscus. You love this thing. This is like your favorite. Go for it.
Well, I love the drama of it because the blooms are the largest flowers we've ever offered. I've been on air here 20 years. I've seen big blooms on perennial hibiscus that were tall and leggy. These are nice and tidy. At 5 feet, they're dense. As you see, they're like a shrub, but it's a perennial. The coldest parts of the country, the hottest parts of the country. This is Mocha Moon. You got the beautiful white blossoms here with that red eye down in there. The foliage will be burgundy. These are in the green, have been in the greenhouse. That's why it looks green. This will be burgundy foliage, and then look at this.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh. We haven't decided what color it is yet.
No, we haven't.
Other than, I just want to say Toro, 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 because it's got all of that going on, but hot pink, red, whatever color you want to call it. But this is just Mars madness because it does look like it came from outer space. The flying saucer, and I know Peter Max is in there somewhere.
That's a reference from 1960s art. 4 easy payments of $7.78 and free shipping and handling. Massive. They're almost dinner plate size, aren't they?
10 inches across.
That's big dinner plate.
And the butterfly, the hummingbirds will be all about this. They love this, but also taking pictures of this. To have the sheer drama of something like this in your garden.
1,500 remaining.
It is really easy to have a lot of different colors in your garden, but this is size, and this is really big. It's like it's like a big tablecloth of color out there. But there's a Mocha Moon, and you can appreciate how important the dark foliage is to that bloom. It makes it look like the super moon. By the way, if you're outside tonight, take a look at the Easter moon. Last night the moon was big. It's going to be big again tonight. It'll remind you of that. But there's Mars madness right there. Massive blooms on these. And again, these were selected after I saw them in a big storm because nearly everything else had fallen to pieces. These were troopers. They held on and they were gorgeous the next day. The deer will not touch them. They're drought tolerant, and they'll even take saltwater inundation.
Really?
They will grow in a bog area. If you've got an area of the garden where a drain pipe comes out and it's wet, or even the ditch in front of your house, plant them directly in the ditch. They don't care. 1,100 remaining for the season, and this is only the second time this has been on. QVC.com, a great way to shop. Could you do me a favor? I love it when you show these up, because this is what you guys, this is really the heart of Cottage Farms. This is where it starts, right? This is what we do. You know, we say bare root daylilies, they bloom like crazy. What I saw the big mature plants that we saw with the plant breeders, and they dug up the big mature plants. You can see this came from a big plant. You got the big root zone down here. All we did was cut the top off. We put these in a box, we label them, we ship them to you. Yours are gonna be mature plants the first year. This year, a lot of the ones that we've sold in the past were small seedling plants, and it would take 2 years to really reach their maximum. We've cut all of that out. You're getting the real deal from the get-go.
From the get-go. You can see, I mean, the stems of it. It's going to be thick, and this is a perennial. So next year, here we go again.
Comes
year
back
after
every
that,
year.
Here we go again. A couple quick things. Let's just to review again for people who are shopping. I love like naming states. California. Yes. Montana.
Yes.
Minnesota.
Yes.
Not a problem. Midwest Kansas. Not a problem.
All of these areas, you know, I've used these in gardens in Colorado. I use them down in Mississippi. But again, it's so versatile, and it'll make it, because the flowers are so big and dramatic.
I love what you said earlier, too. You said about the back of the garden.
Yes.
Sometimes it's hard to create a wow.
To create a wow, because what I would have to do if in a really big garden, I have to build a really large arbor, and some of the gardens are so big you have to build a gazebo back there. But you don't have to build anything if you've got something that reads from a distance. This is a great way to have a great focal point that you just put these plants in. I mean, a garden is about the plants anyway, isn't it? And I can see these from a great distance. That super moon, which is the Mocha Moon, shows up from a distance.
600 remaining now.
Coming down from Mars.
When it comes to flowers, or diamonds, bigger's better, right? No reason to go small, right?
Absolutely
And you've got
not.
the largest flowers we have ever offered. Those big, beautiful flowers.
On tidy plants. And I want to stress tidy plants because anybody who's had regular perennial hibiscus knows that they can be really leggy. These are really beautifully branched. That's the difference. It looks
What do you mean
manicured.
leggy? I didn't understand what you meant there.
Some plants, you've got a stem that goes out here and a stem that goes out there.
I see. So it's not symmetrical.
Well, you know
It's
how
a little,
sunflowers will grow.
It's a little sloppy. I see.
Sloppy looking.
Yeah.
I don't want a sloppy garden. I also don't want to have to stake things. You do not have to stake these.
Well, that's huge.
You'll be absolutely amazed at the color.
So it's more shrub-like in its kind of circumference or its look.
And when I had them in Virginia,
400
they
remaining.
were far distance from my garden, way far out, right near the edge of the woods, but still in the full sun. I got them established out there. Everything else died during the drought. These were carrying on and rocking my garden.
Just in case you're wondering if anybody's watching.
What?
6,500 of these have been spoken for in this show alone. 6,500. This is it for the season. This could go for the next 150 people. It's yours. 4 easy payments of $7 and change. Look what you're getting. Like, that's $7. That's no. Look at that. And that comes back year after year after year. How many of these babies? Well, like, this is going to vary, but like, are the 2, 4, 6? How many of these? And how long does it get these?
The ones that we dug up, they'll start blooming in midsummer, and then they bloom all into September, which is great, with the biggest blooms you've ever seen, but the longer bloom time than the old-fashioned ones, the tidier habit, and also that fabulous curb appeal.
It's gone, Philip.
Oh, okay.
It's sold out.
I don't want to stop talking about it, though, because I love them.
If you want to keep talking about it, we can do that off air. I understand you. That's how passionate you are. Great to have you here.
Thank you, Rick. Pleasure.
Great to have you here as well.
Yes.
Over the past couple of hours. What an event it's been. We have today's special value and patio and garden coming up next hour. Thank you, sir. And this just in, breaking news, another channel. A channel I'm not invited to. Why can't I do the Beauty IQ? What's up with that? Because Alberti's got to do the Beauty IQ. Lisa, no, it's all things beauty. It's awesome and great tutorials. Some of the most close-up shots I've ever seen. Maybe I shouldn't be on Beauty IQ. I'm better, much better in wide shot. You got to check it out. Beauty IQ, QVC.com, a great way to find us as well. QVC2, another great channel. You know what we've got on this channel, the original QVC, Patio and Garden. 1 minute away. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Barry Manilow playing you some songs from my latest album called This Is My Town.
Pop legend Barry Manilow returns to QVC. Don't miss your chance to pre-order his latest release, plus 4 bonus tracks you can't get anywhere else. This Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern on QVC.
QVC Plus is now QVC2. What's the difference? The QVC2 Big Deal.